So this video talks about how to add geofences to your map. So we can see here we've already got a few. There's a flood zone in here. There's the Woodstock geofence, and there's a larger zone here, which if we zoom out, we can see it. So to add a geofenced area, we need to click on this geofence button, and this is very similar in many ways to adding a point of interest. There's an icon here which you can click on to get more information. You can add a new geofence area, and if you click on the text, you can rename it. Then to actually insert it onto the map, you click on this edit icon, and when you do that, similarly to the points of interest, you get these options appearing on the right. But now when you click on this pencil icon and you start tracing out an area, rather than moving a point of interest around, it adds points to this geofenced area. And if you click on a delete button, then it will remove the points. You need to be a bit careful about how you insert them. You can't just zigzag anywhere, because then you start getting weird shapes. You kind of have to do it in a clockwise manner. But you can put it in quite precise locations if you want to. So you can zoom right in and put it on that location there, and then zoom right in over here and put it in that location there. So you do have a fair bit of control over how you do this. And if you do want to switch to the satellite view, so that you can put things more precisely with other contextual information, you can, and see how I just accidentally put that point on there. I can delete that and we can go back to here. You can, and if I select this edit button again, you'll notice that the blue points on this polygon will disappear, so they show that it's not been selected for editing. Whereas if I was to select the flood zone, you can see that the blue points appear around there. So you can also, make a geofences visible or invisible by selecting these different options. There's something that's a little bit different though to the points of interest again, is that you can select the tags that are in a geofenced area. So if you click on here, it will select all the tags that are in a particular area. Now you can, click on them and turn them on and off individually, but by default, this will show you all the tags in that area. So if we look across the top, we can see that there's 12 tags in total, and 10 of them have been selected that are inside this area. There's one more here, and if we zoom out to all the tags, we see that there's another one in New South Wales. So let's go back in here, and then we can actually export these tags. So for example, if you want to generate a CSV report based on all the tags that are in a particular paddock, you can do that easily if you have a geofence that describes that paddock. So you can select the selected tags this time, which is these 10, and then click OK. And you can now see these 10 tags here, which are the 10 tags in that paddock or that geofenced area. Again, when you add a geofenced area, you can zoom to it. So this one that we've just added, this one ending in 677, means that we can zoom to it. So if we go back out to the all tags and then zoom in, so it makes it really, really easy to navigate to different paddocks, especially if they're in geographically different areas. And to clear these, you can either clear the selection down the bottom, or you can just click on this button again, and that will deselect those options. Also, notice this selected number up here changes when you select it and deselect it, and then when you click on different icons, different squares, they can you can individually select or deselect them. And also, as per usual, don't forget to save the changes, and you can delete obviously the whole geofenced area by clicking on here, and you can save the changes. Unlisted means that anyone can view the link. Creator means that only the creator of the page, in this case Dr. Dave, will be able to view it, and only when logged in. And custom means you can decide which people you want to share the page with, and then you can't share this data with just anyone. You can't share it with third parties. You can only use it internally, or share it with emergency services. And you click save, and then the button will go green. Now it's the reason why it's reappeared like this is because I selected the no zoom option, and so when the page first opens, it opens showing the whole world, and it hasn't zoomed. But if I wanted it to zoom in on this geofenced area, as soon as the page opened up, actually let's go to this one that's a bit more interesting. And if I click save, then when the page opens up, it'll zoom into that geofenced area. Or if I've selected a point of interest or a group, which I'll talk about next, then it zooms to those areas. Or you can get it to zoom to all the tags too if you want to. But that's the Geofences tutorial. If you have any questions, just don't hesitate to get in touch.